The WNBA playoffs began Sunday, and for those who didn't realize it, based on TV ratings, that included quite a few people. The Fever, without Caitlin Clark, faced the Dream on NBC, and it drew under 1,951,000 viewers, according to Sports Business Journal. Last year, the Fever games, in which Clark participated, also aired opposite the NFL at the same time, same network. It averaged 1.84 million, so they're cut in half, or nearly double this year's number. Plus, as the media ratings tracking sites continue to point out, Nielsen recently updated its methodology for counting viewers, resulting in higher numbers for all sports across the board. That's good for advertisers. All of Clark's games in 2004 that ad on a major broadcaster cable network, CBS, ABC, ESPN, averaged at least 1 million. The Fever couldn't hit the number in a playoff game without her. Bad sign for the WNBA. Let's be honest about Caitlin Clark and the WNBA. At least here in my city, that's gone away. The world, I think, needs our athletes to play well for them to sustain. And a lot of guys have been Jeremy Lynn's sanity. Caitlin Clark is beyond that. She certainly showed her ability to draw massive crowds, both in college and, of course, in the WNBA. But I think it's over. Not attendance at Fever games. Little girls across the country are pining for Caitlin Clark. Little girls across the country wish Caitlin Clark were here. I do a sports show in Indianapolis. It's the most popular sports show. It's the most important sports show in the history of the Midwest and the great state of Indiana. Sure, we don't even talk about the Fever anymore. In fact, the other day, I said to my producer, Jonathan, when did the Fever play in the playoffs? He said last night. And this was when the show was going on. I said, really? How'd they do? They lost. Oh, I've said before and I'll say again, going to a Fever game is fun because the crowd is awesome. Black, white, man, woman, lesbian, straight, kid, adult, didn't matter. Everybody's there and having a good time. But I got to tell you, Caitlin Clark mania, at least as I see it in this city, is kind of over. And don't get me started what's going to happen to Caitlin Clark / Fever mania if the Colts are actually good. Now, I don't know whether Caitlin Clark is hurt. I don't know whether Caitlin Clark was really hurt, like hurt. A groin injury can linger and be really, really bad, and that's what they told us she had, so we'll believe her. But I ain't buying it. See, I'm the guy that was in sports for a long time, and I was with one of the most influential figures in the history of college basketball, Bob Knight. And I saw something that was, oh boy, there's always a backstory. When you're a player, you read an article and you go, well, okay, whatever. When you are a coach and certainly an assistant coach and you got to deal with a fallout, as I had to from Knight getting ripped, criticized, whatever, you pay attention to every word damn near in the article and you realize something, always a backstory. I say it all the time. There's always a backstory. There's a backstory on this. I don't know what it is. I'll give credit to the Fever. Nobody's talking. But Caitlin Clark's on the sideline jumping around. She's jumping around like a crazy woman, but she can't play. Not even a little, not even once. Okay. I'll buy it. Hey, you tell me it, I'll buy it. But there's always a backstory. It'll come out in the next book. Christine Brennan wrote a book. People bought it. It's great. But it'll come out in the next book. What happened in the 2025 season? We'll wait for it.